Okay, we are starting another video where we are rating Ninjago characters what just appeared in season 4 by Just Designs. And I tried to find Gui, but I just couldn't find him. So I just pretend that he is here. I definitely have him here. But okay, basically, I'm gonna change the tiers. I feel like it's missing. Why is it always miss a tier? I don't, I don't need another tier. Okay, let's start this one. I'm just gonna name this one. Should I name it like thinking like something cool? Like I want to say peak, but that the design is peak. I'm just gonna say amazing. And then weird that S is amazing, but A is gonna be good. This one's gonna be mid. Let's make this one just bad. Just bad. Just gonna split that. Why? I don't know why it's like that. Okay. Since the channel is pretty new, I do have some characters designs like Geo, like Roz from season 2 part 2, Aaron's parents, like designs that existed in other seasons. Wildfire. Do I have Wildfire? Yeah, Wildfire, Sora, Farak. I have some designs what existed before, but since this is a new channel, you technically don't know my opinions on it, and they did appear in season 4. So I'm gonna include them because why not? And also, I don't know why, but for Nia, it's just Nia's torso for some reason. It was a weird photo. Like it does like those square, you know what I mean? It does a square thing, and I had her whole standing. I don't know. It just chose her torso for some reason. I'm not changing it. I couldn't find another photo of her in her suit, so I'm just gonna keep it. Just don't question it. Just don't question it, okay? Me pointing it out doesn't make it better, but still, don't question it. Okay, so Dragon of Motion. First of all, design is honestly okay. It's better than the set design. I want to say that. I'm gonna go with amazing. Honestly, I really like all the monsters are going in amazing. Okay. Uh, Also, I was not expecting to like these monsters, which I still don't get. Like, not that I don't like the monsters and everything like that, but the ice and the earth monster, like, are they both kind of had the same design? They're just in different colors, and it's kind of weird because the earth monster is basically this one fight wise, like design wise. I was kind of like, okay, it has the dreams huge head, which I'm kind of happy that they're using the dreams huge head because it means that it could be used in different sets, and it's a pretty cool headpiece. And I always like seeing new pieces go into other themes. Like the Nexo Knights shield piece is now so, like, it's so used almost everywhere. It's like impossible not to see a set not being used there. So it's like, I really like to see. I Oh my god, I really like to see like just new pieces being used and everything. So I'm really happy that that happened. Also, this design, I really like how both of these monsters, uh, how their mouths look, like how they scream, looks so good. Like it just looks amazing, especially the animation. Then with this monster, honestly, This one was my favorite design wise, and I kind of like how it's a snake. It's because it's coming back to the serpentine in the original seasons, and that's it's still my favorite one design wise. So I'm gonna put it more upwise, but this one's these two I really love these two. How their mouths are so you can see them scream, you can see them shout. It looks amazing in the show. Then this one gotta go first because genuinely like that whole fight scene, that whole time when his eye is glowing, the whole Ryu, him just taking Ryu's energy looks perfect. Then this one, the only scene is memorable for me for this one is when they turn into the big monster, but also when they literally like when we first see the elemental masters monsters and we we see this one take someone by the leg with a claw like in a horror movie. I just really like that scene and I wish we got more of that like and the like one time he was spiking his claws. Really good. Also, okay, Lloyd is next. I'm gonna go with good because I kind of is that we would go get the 70 like the Lloyd from the series, you know, and it is a kind of basic design when you think about it. I really like how they made everything darker. I made a whole video about Lloyd not wearing armor. Didn't get a lot of views. You should check it out. But I'm just saying that it's weird that Lloyd doesn't have the dragon armor and he has the mask, you know. I think it's a choice definitely, you know, and but looking all darker and his dragon form like dragon rising technique looking different because like being a darker color looks great and as a character design wise they just did it perfectly, you know. But I think if we're talking about how creative the design is, it's not that creative. So I'm like not to judge designs and creativity, but like I'm literally doing that right in this design. But it's compared to how different every other design is, his is just kind of like looks great, looks amazing, but it's just Lloyd in a darker color. Still want the figure though. I still do. I just think it's good. It wouldn't go. I just this is Julian privilege. Okay, I think honestly this one is better than the original design. Hot take. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Uh, I just think it's better than the original Evil Lloyd because I just like the hood more and having his hair shown looks much cooler. I also like how they do this is more green because we already know he's the Green Ninja, so they're less trying to hide it like in the original series. But no, I just think like the hair and the hood look so much more realistic than having the whole hair not shown. And so many people hate Lloyd's haircut. This like with the hood showing the hair makes me like the haircut more. So I'm just gonna say yes. This one is really good and I really like it more than the original. And I want to say, okay, it's not beating the monsters though. It's not beating the monsters. I'm sorry, it's not beating the monster. I still want both of these figures for these monsters. They look great. They look so good. Uh, that Lloyd also I really like how every Lloyd looks exactly something that you would think he would wear. He would definitely wear this. Like the as personality wise, I feel like Lloyd would definitely wear this, and that's why it's going in amazing. You know, they fought it. They still put some dragon into it. It just looks great. You know, the suit looks great. I don't know. I just think this one out of how creative the monsters and how they did this dragon this they could have done it better, you know. I mean it like no I actually I'm not gonna be joking. Okay, okay, I thought about it and I'm like, okay, never mind. He's such a good character. He's such a good character. And I'm here talking about creativity while I put this one here and it's basically like the original design. You know, so I might be wrong. It's going in amazing. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I can change my mind. Okay, Roz, already think okay, I'm gonna put it in good because he's good. He's good. Um I really like the icons and the bone armor, and I think it looks great. I just think that we're never gonna get it. And then him wearing this cool bone armor, and then in season 4, part 2, not even seeing him wearing it, kinda loses hype from the design for me. Uh, But I'm gonna put it in good because it looks amazing, but kind of like context of the design, even that I'm supposed to be just rating designs. Part of me is like, I just want to see it more, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna put it here. Aaron's parents' designs are kind of like I don't want to say they're great. I want to say they look like normal people. Okay, they don't they're not meant to look different than everyone. They look like Aaron's parents. You know, uh, they have the same hair color. And they both wear orange. That's it. They look like regular people, which it was the whole point of the design. So I meant they kind of nailed it with normal people, but as a design compared to the elemental monsters or the Lloyd variants or Roz, they just look kind of like eh, I don't know. They're not bad designs, but they're not also amazing. Frohickey. Okay, Frohickey is a very good design. Come on. I really like his first of all his mold. Yeah, like if we got a mold for him, but him being a frog, I really like that. I also like what he's wearing and the stitches going on and the thing. I just think it's great. It's a good design. I If they made another suit from him, a Geo is another design what I'm thinking is good. I like his design. I like the idea that I think he's gonna be half monks, half gecko. He mentioned that he never knew his parents and that he was a monk of the coloring of a gecko. So I'm just gonna say, that might be compare like saying that his parents were a monk and a gecko. Also, I love this picture. It's such a good picture. But uh, so I'm just gonna say he's good. I like him as a character. I Why am I talking about character? I'm talking about designs here. But his design's really cool. I like his bracelet, his chains, his whole fit is nice. His hair looks great. It looks something would wear, especially being the master of fusion, and kind of seems like you know, he found some different stuff he liked and then put them on, and like maybe he fused his necklace together, his bracelet together. It seems very like Geo would wear. It wouldn't seem. Dr. Leroux. Oh my God, Dr. Leroux. Um, I think it's a better outfit than before. The mask really does her justice, but I'm just saying, first of all, when I first saw her in season 4, I think it was like episode 8, and I was like, wait, she has black hair? I thought this entire time I thought she had brown hair, and I thought maybe they just changed it for season 4. So I looked back on season 1 to check if she has brown hair, and she still had black hair, and I was like, wait, have I been thinking that she had brown hair this whole time? Like brown hair with the white strike? But I was just thinking she always had brown hair. Second of all, people have been insulting her haircut in the show. In real life, no one actually talks about her because she's kind of undershadowed compared to Beatrix, which we're just going to talk about later. But her suit looks really good. Looks good. I mean, the plot twist was not good. I'm sorry, her glasses are really bad. With her lipstick, they always annoyed me. They never match. First of all, second of all, who wears green glasses? Like, who wears them without anything green outfit? What are these glasses? Yeah, she's going to mid. Uh, Beatrix is going obviously. She's. I mean, at least she. Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're just getting right to it. Right is definitely not going to mid. I'm just telling you that. But But Beatrix's whole like I don't know. I think her being part of her mech looks really cool, and her having part of her face be her mech too, like having that part. I saw it for the first time. I like how it looks. I just want to say it's very unnatural how it looks, It kind of seems like, oh, let me just put something in there and just not have it go. Like, I would have liked it if it went like kind of like to our chin or kind of to our neck. They could have done it like that. But it just looks like she's wearing a mask on one eye. It doesn't look like she's merged with her mech, with her design. But it's Beatrix. She has black, white hair and gold, and I think with that color scheme you can never go wrong. So she's just gonna go in good. Ryu, honestly, I really like Ryu because season 2 and season 3 Ryu looks kind of the same except things are bigger, and I think season 4 Ryu might be my second favorite Ryu like design. I think my first favorite is the young Ryu, and then it's this Ryu. I really like to see him older. I really liked him with the fight scene. The design just looks like older Ryu. It looks like Ryu in his older kind. I also really like the armor he's wearing. It just looks so good. It looks amazing, and no other things to say. Rontu is one of those people which her design looks better than the set. Want to say that, but I just think her design's good. I don't really have anything to say about it, to be honest. Uh, I don't really know. It's like she has a good color scheme. Her like bracelets on her kind of paws, arms, uh, look pretty good, and I really like those lamps she has on her horns. But except that, she looks good. She looks good. Euphrasia. Okay, not comparing tomorrow. Always loved her hair. Always, I just think the braids look amazing, and having it all tied up looks practical and great. Uh, I really like how her design goes into her like being part of the Cloud Kingdom, and her color scheme stays the same. It does kind of seem like this Elemental Master monster and kind of Zane's color scheme, but it is kind of switching it up because it's making it more like Cloud's monks, and I appreciate that. So I'm just gonna put in that good. It doesn't seem as good as some of the other ones, but it seems good, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I just think it's way more simpler than if you compare it to Frax or Sora's or Aaron's color scheme, uh even that most of the ninja have a basic color scheme. There's this one just seems like it's exactly the same color scheme as Zane, and I mean, even Waltfer and Kai don't have the exact same color scheme. I know Waltfer doesn't use green anymore, but you can still see in her suit. She uses some parts of green in her suit, and she uses more brownish to her suit, and way less orange than Kai does usually in her suits. So I want to say there are some differences, and this one just seems like it's almost exactly like Zane's color schemes for his suits, which isn't bad, but it seems a lot like Zane, but and it's weird because it's like their powers are kind of similar, but no, they're not. What am I talking about? They're not. It's ice and wind. What am I talking about? But but it's a good design. I really like how it goes into the cloud months, and that's basically it I have to tell about it. Frack's design, already going and amazing. I'm not joking. Frack's design looks great. I think for a serpentine, not to be, you know, uh, not to be like serpentiphobic. I'm not gonna be using that, but not to like say about serpentine or anything. But I think since Frack has that eye color, you know what I mean, and because Lloyd always has to wear green, and when he wears different colors, for me at least, it looks really weird on him because I'm so used to seeing him wearing green. And anytime I see a frack design. I kinda now just want that color of orange, not orange, that color of green, what's exactly like his eye, and that what makes it look the best. And I think that they use that color just looks great. And I really like how he also uses gray as his background color, because so many people say that they really don't like Nia and gray. And I think gray is a good color. Like if you don't have any an other color to use, you can use gray and it's fine. And it doesn't feel, for example, what I mentioned with Euphrasia, it doesn't feel like Frack is like Lloyd because he wears green. It feels like he has a totally different added color to green, what makes it look better. And I really appreciate that. Okay, well, first design is going in mid. I'm just kind of tired of it. Please give her a new design. So I'm just gonna put it in. Maybe if it will be like my first season when I saw it in, and I'll be like, okay, it looks good, and I could put it in good. But I'm just tired of seeing this design. Give her a new design. Come on, Lego. Do you not want my money? What is going on here? Also, I think it's so weird how uh her original design from season 1, uh she had the same design in season 2 part 1, and in the sets in season 2 they started already putting this minifigure out. So Lego has been actually selling this minifigure longer than the show has actually shown her. And I think that's kind of insane that they didn't have, she's been having the same design in the Lego sets since 2024. Come on, give her a new design. If she's gonna stay with the same design in season 5, I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, come on. She wasn't in the poster where it showed all the ninja. She didn't get a dragon form, even that she deserved it out of the ninja the most. Come on, give my girl Wildfire something. Come on, give her something. Okay, Sora is one of those designs when I saw her in season 1, uh, and before Tournament of Elements, I genuinely was like, I don't know how they're gonna use her color scheme because it was so much different than everyone else's color scheme, and they did it in Tournament Elements really good, and I was really shocked about that, and I was like, okay, it looks good, and I think anytime I see Sora's design, like new design and anything like that, her design and with her colors, and they all match so perfectly. It looks so good. Anytime it looks so good. Uh, so also her cat theme and dragons being added to her design looks great. Aaron, I want to say Aaron, I'm gonna add him good. I prefer black in his design, and also that old like beginning of Dragons Rising interview with Aaron's voice actor, where he mentioned that he wants to see Aaron wear black, is really nice. Nice to see that he got that color. Blue, I am way less shocked than most people that he's wearing blue, because in season 1 he did wear blue pants, and it's the exact same shade of blue. So when I saw blue, I was like, okay, I understand it why. But I still prefer the black, and the black, I know it's supposed to mean that he's kind of like turning evil or something. I don't care. It looked good. It looks good. Also, the orange on the yellow, it just doesn't look that great to me. Moro design. Okay, I'm gonna add it to good. Why it's not going to amazing? It's this one thing that annoys me every time I watch this season. You can't even see it in this picture. You know when his mask is shown? He has those like cheekbone marks. And anytime he puts on the mask, it looks like he's smiling, like a creepy smile. And anytime I watch him put on the mask, I can just not unsee that. So I'm just gonna put it in good. But if they like, if they couldn't seem if they saw, if he could not have his mask on, and you could see the cheekbone marks not being a smile, I would be so much more happier with the design, and it would go in amazing. It's just that one thing what annoys me so badly. Okay. Okay, we are going to. Should I leave these? Let's go through the ninja. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna go through these, and then I'm gonna go through the draconis forms because that's more fun. And we're gonna do torsonia. I'm kidding. The whole design looks great. I really like it. I really like how they included gray and some of her original. Would you call it original? But some of her red from the OG seasons. I appreciate it, and I really like how they included all her colors. I like when they do that, and they make it look all natural. Really good. Now Jay looks also really good. I just want to say in the sets, it kind of annoys me how the mask that totally darker blue. Like, come on, Lego, just make it the same blue. It just looks weird. But except that, it looks great. I have no complaints, and yeah. Um. Okay. Kai was so hard to find a picture, and I tried to find one from the show, and it just this showed up. Uh, except the Trachonis forms, but Kai, I would say good. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about it. It has red. It has red. I'm pretty sure his design does his design look a little differently. I'm so sorry if his design looks a little differently. I'm gonna put him in good. Zane goes. Also, I would put Zane in good. He. I think he's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad as a character, or he's actually great as a character. But uh, in the season, but I'm gonna put him in as good. Come on, guys. Come on, move the. I was about to say Kai. Move this Kai. This is not Kai. Okay, I think I'm not gonna be able to move. That's okay. Okay. Okay, we moved it to mid. I think the mouse is telling me something. Okay, the mouse is telling me that they don't like Zane's design. Okay, Cole. I really like Cole's. Cole's one of those designs that I'm kind of like the most liking out of everyone for like designs what are not Draconis forms. So I'm gonna add, and he disappeared. Oh no, he's right there. We're having trouble with the computer. Just leave him there. He deserves to be there. It's Cole. He deserves to be there. To be fair. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about the designs. I talked about the characters with the same photos because I am lazy. They're all going into amazing, and you should not question it because there's nothing to say about it. Look at the designs. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna put Zane a little lower. No offense to Zane. He's already mid, but no offense to Zane's design. All of the other ones look amazing, but Zane's is just kind of. It's missing the thing what the sets have, that it has that hint of blue, and I just think it would have looked way better if they added him like a little hint of color. They added a hint of color to Kai. Color to like a darker blue and a lighter blue to Jay, and they could have honestly added yellow to Jay, but they didn't. And I don't mind not adding yellow to Jay, but I also wouldn't mind if they did add yellow to Jay. But I think Zane's is just missing a little bit of color. I think it would the blue, like blue with Nia or Jay, but I feel like more Nia's blue would just add so much more to the design. For Zane just looks, like it's missing some color. Like some more color. It's mostly his wings. Even Kai and Cole. Like Cole usually has orange, but Kai is orange. Like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. But he also has some of the darker. Like I think all of them at least have three or two colors. Like Nia has light. No, everyone has two colors, and Zayd's the only one who doesn't have two colors. Like, come on, give him two colors. It looks much better. I know it has in the background, but still, missing something. Okay, the loyalist mask design. Okay, Dr. Rose mask design. It looks decent. I wanna say like Actually, I'm not gonna move it. The white masks looks really inconvenient. Why is it white? First of all, second of all, uh, also the white looks so odd compared to everyone else's color. Like, come on, make it gold like Dr. Rose. It does not look. It's not doing it for me. Okay, the white masks not doing it for me. These guys, wait, just wait. They deserve their own pile. They deserve their own pile. Wait a minute. They are adorable and they deserve their own pile. Are you joking? Look at them. Look at these guys. I don't know even what they are. And that one time when they're walking together and Aaron's just there holding one of the guy's hands, it's just adorable. It's just like, you know, it looks so good. It looks. Do you want a purple? What color do you want? Yeah, I'm asking them like they can talk. I'm gonna add them to. There you go. They're gonna be added in cuties because they are adorable and cuties. Just perfect cuties. Look at them. That one time Erin was holding their hand. That's just adorable. I know I'm repeating it, but still. She's just going because in good design because first of all, she looks very my grandma, first of all. No, I'm just kidding. But I really, first of all, W civilian. She's such a good civilian. I'm sorry. She's such a good civilian. Like she barely knows them, and she's like, no, wait. The ninja wildfire was taking care of Ryu. She was mourning Ryu, like she was giving comfort to Ryu, and so she was there. First of all, really hard to do, especially most people don't even do that. So really good civilian, and I really liked her. And I also really like that headband she's wearing. Really nice. I really really liked her, and I think I was watching her, and I was like, that's something like my grandma would do. I am not joking. I don't know. I just pictured my grandma always because my grandma always spoke up against people. I mean, like, so I just made me think of my grandma. Uh, just bad. I'm adding him in just bad. Design wise, like you could say yes, but his hat is so cool, and him being a snake is so cool. Sorry to tell you this, but his whole brown aesthetic, like the whole brown thing, the brown color doesn't look that good on him. And most people, that's not a color you use usually from the Explorers Club. Also, like the characters kinda iffy, but also like his pink eye made me think something that I was like, wait, is he like up there? Is he like if you know if you know if you know you know you if you know you know. But it made me think that I was like, wait, is he like drink like no, it just made me like where when from who did Frack get the better eye color? Yeah, from who did Frack get the better eye color? Because Frack, you're so lucky to have the better eye color. You are so lucky to have the better eye color. I'm sorry. The pink is not working for me. It's not. It's really not. Uh, yeah. I just also think that even if he wore pink, it would not match for him as a design. Not because I'm against guys wearing pink. Like I'm sorry. Like I don't know, people who are against guys wearing pink are really weird. Like off topic. I love Pink Zane. Pink Zane is great. I just don't think pink eyes No one can walk pink eyes. I'm sorry. It's a literal disease, like not disease. Like is pink eye a disease? I don't know, but isn't like pink eye? Isn't like pink eye? I don't know. I thought he had pink eye. Okay, I thought he had pink eye when I first saw him. I was like, wait, does he have pink eye? What happened to his eye? But so that would be it. Thanks for watching. This is my final review. I'm sorry for the butter. Go buy some butter, and we all need some butter to put on your sandwich or whatever. So this is my amazing tier. Yep, this is the good designs. Uh, and these got their own cuties. Like, look at them, they're so cute. And if you think they're not cute, just lying. Look at them, they're cute. They're adorable.